Has this ever happened to you that you are looking into hundreds of documents just to find a one piece of information for your research? Well, that is time consuming, isn't it? Hi, I am Aarti, and today I will be demonstrating an extended version of my previously working project, which is semantic search engine through embedding. In this extension, I will be breaking down how I implemented a concept called chunking. And let's get into it. I'll show you how it works. So currently we are on our code base, and I have my loader.py file open. In this file, I have imported a PyPDF, which allows us to read through PDF files as well. I have also added a document chunker class for this, which actually chunks out large text pieces into 300 words. And I've also got an overlap, which is of 30 value. I've also implemented another class called document loader. So I have these two files for now, which is the Dracula by Bram Stoker.txt. This file contains much of data, and through this we'll be performing a retrieval and search. And I have also called another file called MSAI courses.pdf. So if you want to know how I implemented the embeddings, you might want to see my previous video that I have created on this. I have explained how I implemented the embedding part of this. Now let's get to see how this all works in a demo. So I've already started my server over here, and let's jump into the browser to see how it is working. So this is my browser, and here I will be executing this, and then we have our website running here. So now I'm going to type a query, which could be, let's just say, is crucifix better than garlic for fire repellent? And let's enter. Bam, we have this result over here. So you can see it is showing me the file name, which is Dracula by Bram Stoker. It's a text file along with the chunk number. It's 373, where we can find the result for this. Similarly, we can have another query to run from, which could be, what is MSAI by offer by courses, and see. We have a search result over here as well. Now let's get back to our code base again to see our test cases. For this, I will be closing our server now. So server is getting shut down, and now we'll run the PyTest to see our code coverage. Okay, testing has begun. We're gonna wait for some time. Connecting. My terms. So if you might be wondering like why we are implementing this overlap, without an overlap, you might split the term like vampire repellent like garlic across two chunks. And with overlap, we will be able to catch the full context of it. So test chunking has been showing 11%, test embeddings is showing 24%. We need to wait more for like test integration. For our testing, I have created a new file for chunking purposes. So it's called test_chunking.py file. It contains all the test cases related to our chunking process. Here. In order to understand how this is working, the architecture goes like this. So the first step is like the document loader class, which is actually present in, let me show you, it's in embedding. So you can see the embedder file is over here. Okay, the loader file, the document loader file, you can see it's present in our loader file. What it does is that it would scan for both .txt file, that is the text file, and the PDF file. The second step for this is for PDF files, I've been using the PyPDF library to extract the text from every page from it. Now, in the third step, the chunker is going to split everything into the 300 words pieces, followed by a fourth step, which is the document embedder, which converts the chunks into vectors. And the fifth step would be the vector store is going to save them on the ChromaDB. And finally, in the sixth step, when you do the search, we embed your query to find the closest relevant matches into it. This is how the whole system actually works. So if you want to have a look at the whole code projects and want to see the code base, you can check out the GitHub link, which is also mentioned in the description box. Okay, we can wait till the whole code coverage thing done. All right, so our testing has been completed, and following our test coverage, you can see all of those files have like 100% code coverage, and except this loader file. And overall, the code coverage is 99%, with the 62 test cases have been passed. And it took us around like 8 minutes and 40 seconds with this. So that is it for today, guys. Thank you for watching.